Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. So let's continue our story. So last time, last video, we talked about how the four alliances was forged, right? So how the five kingdom alliances was forged, and what happened, how we actually defeated. So the 159 is really the other three kingdoms together, right? So we were able to successfully box in 76, 173, and the top part is just 244 and 247, just easily boxed in 159. So we're talking about a little bit of tension between us and 129, and also 129 and 247, right? So now you ask, oh, if the red 129 is part of the coalition, how come they're getting fucked right now, right? So a lot of people didn't understand this part. So here I will tell all about how it happened, right, and what I think of it. So as you can see, I've shown some of these pictures right here, right? So this is the group chat of us, right? This didn't have 79 because they were one of the later members of the coalition. So they basically said that he's proposing his own reward distribution. Jagna suddenly came online. He was not online for a long time during the New Year's. I think he was on vacation or something because he's the word says he's a litigation lawyer. So he's making a lot of money, right? It makes sense. And over here, Farmer Joe is one of the leaders from 247, and you can really see them fighting words over here, right? So there's some tension going on here in the chat. So and they do not agree with this distribution, right? So we have the first occupancy distribution here. As you can see, the red is getting one circle and one pass, but then they got a lot of these other stuff. So what I didn't talk about is when 129, when we first distributed these herons on the bottom, we kind of already knew that these herons were very challenging for us because we had to fight two sides. So we wanted to at least take one from the 76 side, right? But what happened is the 129 actually took it. They took it. They took the first occupation, and then we asked why, and they were like, "Oh, we didn't know. We misunderstood it when I actually talked to Jagnat about taking that." So they were like, "Oh, we thought you wanted to take Twilight Rewards." But we were focused. We were still focused on fighting 173 at this point, and we didn't really want to, uh, you know, threaten the integrity of the coalition. So we kind of let it go, and but you know the 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 nature of this kingdom, um, if I may talk about what they have done in the past, is 12947 and even 44. They were and even 173. They were all winners of aka so-called winners of past previous KVKs, right? So especially 173. The reason that people didn't really like him is because when we first got together, there was a big chat of everybody talking with each other. So they were just basically bragging that, oh, we won 12 the past two, and we're gonna win this one as well. Well, here's this is what happens. You guys won. Yeah. So you guys are inside the zone. So you guys right here, you guys winning right now. You guys are quarantined like this, right? So it's kind of they were a little bit cocky for our taste, right? So you need to be humble. Everybody is a winner over here at this level of the game, and any two kingdoms can fuck you up. So just relax. Maybe the previous kingdoms you met didn't have this kind of is not a fighting kingdom, but they even said that, oh, we were they reflected, they were like 24 is a fighting kingdom. We didn't realize, we saw their farming scores. I mean, dude, if you play this game for like 530 days, you don't want to kill barbs anyway, neither. So So all right, so let's go back to the got sidetracked. Sorry about that, guys. So let's look at the 29 here. They do have a little bit less occupied, but what happened is what had made it up is that they are getting all the Twilight rewards, right? This is the end game achievements with all the fucking gold heads. Like they have like one and two, the two fortresses. If you see the little red thing, again, props to Dirty Work doing a lot of things. Dirty Work, Dirty Trump, homies from 2-4, all these dirty dogs, right? Dirty. Um, they are, you draw. They are getting a lot of these end rewards, which is what I think is what matters, because these are just speed ups and gems, right? This is not really important. This is all the these fortresses are what the blueprints, and these are all the golden heads. And if you can see that they have like one, two, three, four, five circles toward the end achievements and all these different things. I mean, that's not okay for you guys, I guess. um to me, I definitely think this is a good deal, right? This is one of the better deals 129 is getting. So, but what I think really happened for this war is, let me just go back here real quick. So what I think really happened behind the table is that um, it is it's an alpha thing, right? So you got a bunch of these previous KvK winners. They're all alpha, right? You can't have all the alphas, man. You gotta have some omegas. You gotta have some betas. You know, uh, like 173. You guys gotta chill. There's only one alpha, and at this point, since 173 is eliminated, basically out of the game, 47 and 129 is trying to fight. They're really butting heads, right? They're trying to see who's alpha over here. But I really think that this is a very bad decision for 129, because you come over here and then you talk to us. You wanted this and wanted that, and then you talk to and then you knowingly that 244 is friends with 247, and then you try to fuck with 247. I mean, I understand all these kind of talk about like honor, fucking getting bullied, but sometimes you got to think about your people, and then you've been fighting all this time, and it's better to. And that deal actually wasn't bad, right? So in the end, what happened is that they wanted to get it. The spark of war happened because they wanted to occupy these circles, right? So 247 wanted to said, okay, we're gonna occupy this for like 15 days, and we'll give it to you guys after that, right? But then they were like, no, 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 no. We wanted the circles for a few extra days. Basically, Dirty Work did the calculation, the honor calculation differences. They wanted these to regenerate honors. The differences was about like 100K, right? So if you look at the honor right now, honor ranking at this point, I mean, I don't know how these nerds do it. They just kill barbs every single day. My finger hurts. All right. So if you look at this, right, it's like 100 something thousand. It doesn't even matter in any sense, right? So, and you can see the sheer size of 173, right? They haven't left the zone for since the beginning of the game, right? They're still number four, so you can see the how much they are, and you can see how bad we're at killing these things. We're just basically rallying people, right? So they fought because 100,000 honor points, and look at what happened now, right? So I guess you proved the point. They were like, oh, either you be somebody or be nobody. Like dude, this is not a movie, man. This is just it's fighting, it's fun and all, but it's only fun. You can get some rewards for your people, and then it's rewarding if you can win. So now they actually made life much easier for us. So this war between 129 and 1247 broke out. They reached out to us. They were like, "Oh, hey, we don't want a war with you, because to be honest, we only were occupying this little thing right here, this little heron. So if they fought us, they wouldn't gain anything neither." So they were like, we wanted 247 is bullying us. We wanted to war. We're like, oh sure, okay. Um, our worry was this, right? We didn't firstly get involved. We knew that 247 is gonna go to war with 129, but we kind of also told 247 to the hey, we're gonna stay put for now until 244, because at that time the threat of 76 still breaking out, and then the they are still here. And if we fight 129, we're fighting three kingdoms. That's like a no brainer. There's no way we're gonna do that. So Juggernaut proposed that we stay peaceful, and I actually told him. I said, okay, if you do not uh, jeopardize the integrity of the coalition, you keep 76 in, we're not gonna have any problems, right? But but of course, what had happened is that um, once they started fighting 247 over here on this side, that's where you saw Juggernaut actually drop about 50 million power. He fought them single handedly, right? He lost like freaking tons of troops. Yeah, look at this power. Yeah, you have to respect this guy, man. The guy is the guy is backing himself up, backing his own word up, right? So, but they did not keep their word to us. 76 started pushing out. Right. So maybe I still have some of the images from back in the day. So I can show you guys. So right. So if we go back to the image gallery, they gave up all these. They were like, oh, we don't want all these. We want honor. Okay. So they fought. So okay. This is just some of my Picasso. Some Picasso in me right here. This purple is 173. All right, so this is the war plan. So how we actually were fighting. How So this is the last ditch effort. They were trying to drop a fortress, and I took it down. Um, some more zeroing actually. Oh, this Akalon. Didn't even talk about Akalon's Attila and Tagada. He has, he is one of our new players, but he had really grown into it. So if we go back here, he has really evolved in this game into such an integral part of 1024. I think we all own him, and Dai and Giannis and all players are doing very well. So if you look at his power, his highest power was like 92. He dropped about like 37 million power just from rallying, and he dropped actually 20 million from the first day because he didn't know how to play. He just keeps swarming flags. So, but he has really grown into it. He changed his civilization to uh, Arabia, and then he started rallying. Just all these. Like, oh man, oh this is how I backdoored that fortress from the back. They tried to rally one of our people. At this point, they're just suiciding there. Um, Again, just more death. Double rally action right here. Boom. Edward and me and my homie Da right here. Damn, this is a nice picture. I'm gonna frame this. Uh, Burning their cities, this and that. All right, so this is what is this about? Okay, so this is just part of the war plan, and then they're burning everything over here. Oh my God, everything's on fire. More death, and I didn't even realize how much like death they have. Like everybody getting zeroed. Um, hey, just this little snapshot of me getting number one, and haven't been able to achieve that ever because I just click now. I'm just not interested. Whereas this entire alliance is actually migrated after they lost the war. Um, Akalon really okay. So this is where we're getting into a war like with. Okay, so we actually don't have anything right now. All right, then I'll just have to explain what happened. Hopefully, I'm not boring you guys because by telling all these details, right? So they started war and they let 76 out actually. So 76 came out. Um, they dropped a bunch of fortresses on us, so we had to go there and try to take down the fortress. Right. So maybe I have some reports that I can show you guys. Yeah. So this is some of the reports that we have. We were so they let them out, and we were actually in war with 76 again. Now this severely, this is violating the. So this is our rallies tour on their fortress. I think. Yeah, you can look. Look at this. They try to drop fortress on us. Um, yeah, but we're killing a bunch of them. Look at this, bodied. Oh, this is me. Okay. Yeah, like they try to swarm like the rallies. Um, they had a major push out. They had a major outbreak, right? But we were killing tons and tons of them in these rallies. See, at this point, if you do a comparison, you can see how weak Edward, and it was just meta like a few months ago, right? So look at how weak this is, and look at how look at this, right? So it's anti-swarm, and you just can't even touch it. And so we did a bunch of these, trying to take out that fortress. What is this little thing? Okay. I don't know why I saved those, but okay. Okay. There's some more here, right? Keep rallying them. They keep swarming, and then they like guys are getting blown up left and right. At this point, you're just trying to wear them down, right? So now we're starting to pushing into their flex because uh, 129 is really and then starting zero. Some of them, they're not really keeping their words. So they turned their back on the alliance basically. So we can see some of these reports there. So all these kills. Hmm, what is this about? Dolphins. Oh, nice, 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 nice trade. Yeah. So sometimes, so this still is the best here. Echelon. Someone forgot to put out. You forgot to put out. You die, man. Restoring a bunch of them. Yeah. So we and 76 had a nice fight. I think the reason that we wanted to have this fight. See, even with um not maxed, right? So he has one less max, right? Till max. We're not getting good trades over here. So this is how OP Takada and Attila is. So we had to change to this kind of setup from what we've experienced. If you look at this, right, is the best, and pure infantry is the best way to defend Takeda and Attila, right, and then set counter rally right away. So this is how we actually defended them. They also have a set of Takeda and Attila, right? So I actually changed it later too. I changed it to this setup, which performs very similar with this, right? If you look at this, yeah. So this is just for education purposes. See this right here? This performs. We got a little bit more less death, which is good. Yeah, if you look at this, pretty consistent. Now, given that this is their Takeda and Attila is not maxed, this is one, but this is the best ones I've seen so far. All right, we start keep zeroing them. We push through. They can't. This is what I call 76, right? So they were very annoying because I think they have this belief that they can beat us in a one-on-one situation. So that's why there was a lot of animosity against us, and they don't even want to defend any other people. They just want to fight us, right? So this is one of um their thing. So they think they can take on us. However, I call them the high level barbarians kingdom because they're just barbs. They will only field fight you. They will never try to defend any. They'll never try to defend any structures, and they will and they just annoys you. You know, so that's the reason that I also did not really like their kingdom, and because they keep talking, they were like, oh, 24, we can take you one on one. But dude, they have zero whales left their kingdom. Uh, those guys all like migrated. There's only one guy here, and he's not even in an alliance anymore. So, but anyways, that little so so basically 29 started a fight, and then what's worse is they involved 150 159. So they kind of co- conspiracy they conspired conspired with 159. So they both were fighting 247. So that is even more against the code of conduct because, like, you can't. Now you are switching side, right? Now you're switching side with another alliance, and you can't really do that, right? So that's really a turn off for us. And so I'm gonna just kill some barbs and burn some energy. So they got in a fight for like a few days, and eventually, um, 247, respect to them, fighting two kingdoms and a bunch of monster whales, and they did not have Tagada and Attila combo, and they were just there by their sheer numbers, right? They were able to beat 129 even without us involving. Even 244 244 wanted to fight with everybody, but every single time they come over. Oh, we're gonna help fight 129, and then 129 is done. And then they were like, hey, let's help with 76, but the 76 is done as well. And then they were like, hey, how about we help with 173? And that brings us to here. At this point, it was four kingdoms, and 179, they were just really kind people. They were just really chill, and I really liked them. Shout outs to them as well. They were not like really greedy or anything. So right here, right. So that brings us to here. So the only one left, the rest is just history, right? So we take over, the alliance prevails, and the downfall of Carlos, right? They're like Carlos Kingdom. Carlos is 129. Uh, is that they were too dependent on Juggernaut, one person. That Juggernaut, one person, he played like 2 days nonstop, but then he has to sleep. So that brings us to this Purple Kingdom 173. There, this thing over here is quarantined. All right, this is like Wuhan, the coronavirus outbreak over here. I'm kidding. Don't get offended. Okay, I'm Chinese. I can make that joke. All right, but best to our people over there. Hope they get better soon. If you think about it, the flu back in the H1N1, I don't know if you guys remember, freaking 20 million people was infected, and then it's like nobody was fucking freaking out. Like people needs to chill on this, okay? So every time I go to shopping and they see me, I'm Asian, and they're like, "Oh my god," yeah. And I cough a little bit because I have allergies, man. Jesus, they were all freaking out. I feel discriminated against. This is America. I should have felt that way. All right. Anyways, they their guy did a great job sealing this entire kingdom. I don't know if you saw the 93. 93 was completely sealed, right? I guess this is what happened to these big kingdoms. They have enough manpower and farms to actually seal every single one of these corners. And we tried to break in like multiple times. It's just like there's no entrance. It's not a single place we can go in with, you know. So like that's just crazy, like how well they established this zipper defense, and that's the only thing. And I want to point out this part right here. So we tried to drop a lot of fortresses on the side and try to touch the flag, but then it was covered by the back flag here, right? But I wanted to show you this little guy. This little guy, Sesame, right? Have you guys heard of a story, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves? Open Sesame. This is actually Akalon's one of Akalon's account. So he actually gemmed up a level 16 account and placed it inside and tried to open Sesame. Huh? You guys get it? It's like trying to open the door for us, but eventually we just couldn't do it, man. These hills, and there's so glitchy, too buggy to perform. Like if you see, look at here, the fort is supposed to be touching, but like the hills just cut it off. There's just no, we just didn't have a way in. So that's why I'm like I TP myself inside here, and I'm just getting here. I've been here killing like barbarians, killing barbs, and killing them ever since. I'm trying to get to my 50 mil kills. Um, so at this point, so let's take a look at myself. I have like a million dead at this point fighting. It's definitely been a very eventful KvK than our last one. There's plenty of fighting, plenty of rewards. Uh, we look at this. We look at the chronicles. We have accomplished most of them. Right, getting all the rewards for the players. Right. This one, there's only one. You know, you can. I didn't even. I have plenty of kills. I was just tired that day. I just couldn't kill. And if you look at my individual, I have. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, guys. I'm 48, and then hopefully 73 is gonna give me. They don't leave. It's gonna give me enough during the kill event. And you know what's happening here. Oh God. All right, nothing is happening. Yeah, there were. Yeah, we've been fighting them ever since, and I think the best chances were on this side of 79, but 79 just didn't have enough rallying power. Their rally are not strong enough to break through. So once they dropped that low flag, they couldn't really defend or break through, right? So we got most of the stuff, and we're getting two fortresses. Supposedly we're supposed to get this fortress right here, 173, but we weren't able to break in, so we switched with 240, 247 here. So we have 76 fortress and 247 fortress and some herons, and that I have to thank 79. They are very understanding because the argument has always been this: we're fighting as a coalition together, all four kingdoms. And if we cannot take this fortress, it would be very unfair for 24 alone to take this loss, right? So they were able to contribute. They are willing. So we had a deal said, you know, we are gonna take this fortress instead, which was originally assigned to 179. They're just really kind people and good people, not greedy. um, I think they have experience of being greedy before, and you know what happened to 129 is a prime example of that. Now they're inside there, right? So, uh, yeah, so that's basically it. We have a few more days, and I hope everybody had a great time. Even our enemies are had a great time. This is just a game, and regardless, 173 wish you guys the best next KvK. Uh, Respect to all the fighters and all the players. And I want to just thank our allies. You guys been great. There hasn't been any problem between us. Everybody is very, when we were flagging, everybody's like, oh, can we take this? Can we go through there? And everybody was understanding. And also, I want to mainly want to thank all our players in Kingdom 24. You guys has been great. Everyone has been contributing. I can't even mention enough names. You know, everybody, just everybody, and even the new migrants from 253, they've really proven themselves to be very, 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 very solid players. They were putting up bubble walls. They were helping rallies, and also the shirtless heroes from I forgot which kingdom they came from, but these guys are also monsters. They were very, very active. Let me see if I can find one of them. They also are very funny because every single time they go to war, they do some this very strange thing here. Let me see if I can find them. They basically change profile pic into like the same the same person. So every one of them are the same, and I couldn't even tell who's who. Like I know there's like Blur, their Honey Badger, their Bear. Like I have no idea who they are actually. I thought they were the same person for the longest time. So respect to them. I can't find them right now. I don't know. I have no idea where they are. Oh, right here. So yeah. So this Honey Badger Bear, like they all use this guy's picture. I mean, I have no idea who's who. So, anyways, they are great, and they have lost the past two KVKs. They never like left the zone. They have never left zone 4. So I hope that your choice of joining the 24 family is a good one, and I hope you guys had a good time. It's worth it, and you guys are great. Um, Even though you guys didn't win before, I think the main problem is just you guys are poor. If you have more money, you would have won. It's just had to hate to break it to you. All right, so yeah, so I don't know what else I have. Maybe I have some little bit more, maybe a couple more reports that some rallying reports here and there. Akalon doing his thing like a machine, just rallying 24/7. Everybody, wow, look at this. Yeah, just uh, amazing how he has grown. He's definitely MVP for Kingdom 20 Kingdom 24. Is it Little Fury? Give a little shout out to Little Fury, Little Burn Hand. My arch nemesis. You know, I'm still offer still stands. I'm still offering $100 for whoever leave the zipper defense. Man, I'm offering. I've been offering like $100 to these guys, whoever can leave here. But it seems like I gotta start offering like 150. So I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I'm not being too dull. I'm killing some barbs for you guys so that you guys can like at least see that I'm entertaining. All right. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time, I guess.